Hey, it's Tuesday, and today is the 4th of August, so let's go. daily-astrocat.com. You're here for astrology. We got astrology for you. The moon in Aries is void of course at 2:52 in the afternoon and enters Taurus at 7:20 p.m. Now, perhaps with that moon in Taurus, maybe I can begin to regulate my sleep schedule. Maybe, hopefully. Anyway, that void of course moon in Aries is going to be quite welcome because guess what? There's no impetus to be starting something or doing something, right? That moon in Taurus, the moon in Taurus is square Mercury in Cancer. Really? Okay. Ugh. Look, it still feels like Mercury's in the storm period, and it really feels like that. It's just been freaking crazy. Nothing has been going right, thanks to Saturn testing our creative thinking capabilities. And did you find out that creative thinking doesn't necessarily mean arts and crafts and stuff like that or music? It's practical solutions to daily problems. It's like, that's the creative part that was tested. So... Boy, was I tested. I'm so tested. I'm sore from it, let me tell you. Okay, so nothing, and I mean nothing. Now, did you notice that how the challenges that came up, though, were more like side quests? You know, like RPG side quests. It wasn't the main focus of what we're trying to do. It wasn't like in a business sense or perhaps even in a creative or side hustle sense. It was totally out there, right? Out there, that way. And I mean, it was just like side quests, right? Honestly, the best thing we can do when the moon is void, of course, in Aries, is go out and grab a meal and do it with a friend. And look, have some pleasant conversation because that's really what we're going to be asking ourselves to do, right? Why not? Just make it pleasant. Make it something that we can enjoy. Now, look, Aries in Gemini, yeah, sure, absolutely. So, you know, Mars, the ruler of Aries, is in Gemini, so that's where we get this from. I said Aries is in Gemini, but, you know, Mars, the ruler of Aries, also the co-ruler of Scorpio. So, what else do we got here for you? Well, if we get that pleasant conversation in, business could spill over, but it should only be old business and nothing heavy or serious. You got to leave that. Save the serious stuff for tomorrow. And today's keyword is respite, because that's what I desperately need, and I think the rest of you can use it too. And our color is copper. So let's talk about Leo's season. Now, Leo's season, the sun in Leo, right? Jupiter, we got him in the basket, all that stuff, all that pressure, right? And all of a sudden we find ourselves on side quests. Believe me, that stuff is coming, and we're going to get into it with some astrology later on in the week. So what we're looking at, though, is that we're looking at the main character energy that we have, and it's challenging all of us to step up in the most bizarre ways imaginable, kind of like the side quests and everything like that. Every single one of you has been challenged to do something extraordinary out of the blue. I'd be willing to bet that. Not everyone's going to recognize this as a thing because it may not be that extraordinary challenge. It may be something very mundane that doesn't seem challenging at first, but you're going to have to put a lot of thought and a lot of your effort into making a decision and deciding to do whatever it is the right thing. Or perhaps it's something you got to do physically, like maybe replace a water heater. What? Replace a water heater? Wasn't the moon conjunct Neptune water yesterday? Now you know a little bit of what I did. Okay, so look, here's the good news, though. Okay, look, whatever your thing that you've been presented with challenging, it could be in regards to something child-related, some kind of art or creative project, or it could be that practical problem that I had to solve yesterday, or maybe even a dreaded home improvement-related surprise. A water heater definitely qualifies as one of those. So here's the good news, though. It will test us, but it won't break us. We will emerge victorious. And if you didn't experience that energy today, it could carry, or yesterday, it could carry over into today. So that is for the morning. Now try to ease up during the afternoon and the evening. The energy we're expending will require us to slow down this afternoon. So should respite not be given, it must be taken. Go easy and make sure you rest your body well. There will be plenty of time tomorrow to get down to business. Now, for today, take the time to make sure you have plenty of yourself to give. And enjoyment is back on the menu later on, Taurus style. That's right, the void of course moon in Aries knows that it's heading into a good thing. And bring it on. That's all we can say. Just bring it on. After all, many of you deserve this. I should say that all of you, but not everybody actually listens to Daily Astrocat. Although I do know that number is growing every day, thanks to all of you who like, share, do the follow thing, and comment. Comment works wonders. So that's always a great thing to do. And that's all I have for you. We're going to keep it short today. Look, in 1558, the first printing of the Zohar in Spain popularizes the Jewish study of Kabbalah. And our birth is Percy Bysshe Shelley, the Romantic poet, right? Born in 1792, died in 1822, tragically, right? That's a young demise. He's a British Romantic poet. He wrote Adonais, Prometheus Unbound, and he's born in Horsham, Sussex, England. And you know him as the husband of Mary Wollstonecraft Shelley. Frankenstein, yes, Prometheus again, right? And that's all I have for you. Thank you so much. I appreciate and love every single one of you. You guys keep the comments coming. I love them so much. It's really, really gratifying to see the number of people that reach out and, to have correspondence with all of you. Even if it's just a couple of emojis every once in a while, right? Every once in a while, I'll get asked a serious question, and I will dig seriously, too. So let's recap, shall we? Our color is copper, and today's keyword is respite, and that is all I have for you. Today's a 5. Happy astrocatting.